All right, we're on to lots 6 and 7. These will be our final two red gilts of the offering here, and these are 38 litters. 38 litters are sired by Cars, which is the clone boar to the Riley Went bear there a few years ago, 2020. 2020, I think. 2020 Barra, three-time national champion hog that we raised there. We cloned him, kept a clone boar called Cars. We did in partnership there with Wentz, and this is our first litter of them, and the mother here would be a Kilmer Swine Farm female. That's a stay-in-your-lane red mamba. She's actually a litter mate to Riley Rotoball's Grand Overall Bear 2023 National Junior Summer Spectacular, and that red mamba sow raised Riley Rotoball's Grand Overall Expo this year. So a lot of power on the blood in this deal. This is her. We bought her as a bred gilt from Tres Amigos out of the all-in bred gilt sale. The Boble family showed a barrow at Louisville out of this mother, out of her first litter here this summer. She was 5th overall Duroc there for Claire. So neat kind of a pedigree. Cars, stay in your lane, red mamba. 38-6 is where we're going to start, and that's the real dark-hided gilt. She's one that I think really, really good in terms of her bulk, her body, her bone, her power. I think she's going to be a good kind of a show gilt in terms of one, if you want to get one ready a little bit earlier. But I think her sow potential down the way is she looks like one that can generate some very, very stout stuff. She's stout about her head. She opens up with shape and muscularity. Big armed, got a big hind leg working in her. And I think from a squareness standpoint out of her hip and hock, I think she handles herself very, very well for one with that much power, bulk, and power, just bloom that she's got. I think a gilt that's, as I said, she'll be ready to show early. And I think one you could zone in there a little bit earlier maybe than some of the other gilts in this particular offering in terms of her mass and power that she's got. Lot 7 is going to be next. That's the -9 gilt. This one here offers a little more immaturity. Her ears are good. I know in the picture maybe she wants to fly them a little bit. She does have a little bit smaller of an ear, but I don't think going to be any kind of an issue there. She's one that offers some shape, some immaturity in terms of her body, but another one, very, very heavy bone. She's got a big arm working in her. I think a gilt that obviously is not just going to want to show off totally for you, but very, very good in terms of her muscle shape that she's got. She's a little rawer in her type and kind. If you got a market show, a breeding show, I think she could be fed for either one of them. Another one looks like she can generate some barrows on down the way for whoever buys her, or if you have some resale value when it's said and done. Those are lots 6 and 7. Those are 38 litters owned in partnership with the Hartzell family.